Greetings. Welcome to Muse and Magic 1111. Thanks for stopping by my channel for yet another deep dive into your favorite celebrity reading. Today is Britney Spears' birthday. Woohoo! December 2nd. And I'm going to give a eerily accurate reading on Britney for the year ahead. Just gonna kind of dive right in. Because I want to get through this quickly. This could be a really lengthy reading, but I've tried to compact everything for you guys to make it really quick, short, sweet, and to the point. Okay, so let's just get to it. Okay, so Britney Spears was born on December 2nd, 1981, which means she's celebrating her 44th birthday today. Okay, excuse the lighting, guys. If you are born on December 2nd, if you are born on January 24th, February 22nd, March 20th, April 18th, May 16th, June 14th, July 12th, August 10th, September 8th, October 6th, or November 4th, and of course today, 12/2, then that makes you a 3 of diamonds in the Destiny card deck. Destiny cards just represent what some believe to be the original tarot, and that is the 52 card deck that we typically know or use for the average card game. Okay, so Britney's birth card is the 3 of diamonds. That will never change. It's not like no time in her life will that change. Okay, that will always stay the same. And if you were born on any of the dates that I mentioned earlier, and this is your 44th year of life, then this can also apply to you, but only if you're in your 44th year of life. Okay, so let's just break down the 3 of diamonds path, why they're even here on the planet. Okay, this is one of the most difficult life paths, right? I mean, let's admit, we all miss Britney Spears, just like we miss old Kanye, like we miss old school hip hop, like we miss real R&B. Okay, no pun intended. But if you don't know who Britney is, and I'm sure if you're watching this video now, you do. You cannot be here on the planet and not have heard of Britney. There are very few people on this planet that are super stars. People where there will never be another, right? Michael Jackson, Prince, there'll never be another. James Brown, Patti LaBelle, Aretha, Gladys Knight. There are certain people that will just never ever be another, right? No one will ever do it the way they did it again. Okay, and yes, that's all of us in our own right. There'll never be another one of us, another same exact energy, another, same person, of course. But you guys get what I'm saying. Britney is a star in her own right. She started out in 92, I think it was, with the Mickey Mouse Club, right? Disney. Then she had her first album, I believe, in 98, where she went on to have, I believe, at least nine albums, studio albums, 8 compilations, at least 50 singles and whatnot. Like, I mean, Britney's kind of a rock star, right? And currently has a net worth of, mind your business. Okay, and true friends or true fans, I said that right the first time. True friends, but also true fans. If you're a Britney lover, like, you just want to see Britney win all over again. You want to see her revive. You want to see her remember who she is, right? And so here we are. Let's see what the year is looking like for Britney, with all of our well wishes for her. Okay, so now that we know, she's pretty much a person who comes here to have somewhat of a difficult life. She has a lot of karma in the relationship department, right? The 3 of diamonds is someone who comes here with it's like a Queen of Diamonds personality card and karma card. So this is also another difficult card in the deck, right? This represents indecisions and values, relationship karma. This can be some of the biggest worriers, especially when it comes to finances, especially when it comes to decision making, right? These people are people who need To be creative, they need constructive outlets all the time, right? They must find creative ways to express themselves, and they must have the freedom to do that. Okay. These people are natural. They have a natural interest in metaphysics, but they're also natural performers, right? They're usually pretty great at performing. Um, these are people who can penetrate the secrets of the universe, right? They must be cultivated, or that their spirituality must be cultivated to gain peace and to overcome hurdles and temptations. These people always know right from wrong, but sometimes tend to ignore what they know. Okay. Um, Again, they can be the greatest entertainers, powerful minds, powerful voices. Usually, there's always some younger person in their life that they end up having to make a huge sacrifice for some reason or another. Typically, it's like children, right? It's their children or one of their children, but it doesn't have to be, a child, just someone younger. Okay. Their late lives can be very disappointing, right? Unless they have developed a spiritual side, which will give them peace and wisdom and guidance. Okay. They always benefit from travel and changes. Okay. One of the things I just like to point out about Britney is some of the lyrics in a couple of her songs. And it's just a note for you to go back as a fan and take a look at the lyrics. Just listen to them, because I do believe, Britney was giving us her truth. You know what I'm saying? In these songs. So one of them is Overprotected. Go and take a look at the lyrics of that song. The other one was Circus. I feel like that was more like ego, alter ego, right? And then Stronger. Stronger was a really interesting song. So again, just go back and take a look at the lyrics to those songs. There's a message there. And if I had a personal message for Britney, it would be to revisit those songs as well, particularly Stronger, and just to remember who you are. Okay, so let's get into it. This particular reading, again, is eerily accurate. It's broken down into different sections of the year, so different planetary energies of each year, okay, for your full solar return. So since Britney's birthday is today, December 2nd, this starts her Mercury season for this year. And this Mercury season represents your mental status, mental health, mental capacity, right? And here she has a 4 of diamonds. And so this represents in this particular season, so that means between now and possibly January the 24th, there will be some type of sudden money. I'd say windfall, but it doesn't have to be that. It could just be from a settlement, a past business deal, business arrangement, some type of legal situation, but some type of sudden money coming in, maybe even from an old investment that just took a while. Okay. This is a great time to further education, buy equipment for personal business or entrepreneurial situations, right? Your business. And but this is satisfaction about money. Now, this may be short-lived, so this is just a warning to be mindful, especially of spending. Okay. Then January 24th starts the Venus season for Britney. And so what this represents is a time of home and family, or energies around home and family, and even relationships, right? So expensive friends or lovers is the warning here. Okay. Do not 3 of diamond people, do not do business with friends, okay, or lovers or loved ones at this time. Okay. And then a love of luxury, a love of nice things, pretty things, whatever, could also deplete money here. Okay, so just be mindful at this time. Now, overemphasis on money or finances can also have a effect on relationships or friendships, at this time. So this is a time of emotional instability and restlessness. So again, just a warning to be mindful of not being sporadic, not being overly overindulging, right, in luxury. and or pretty expensive things, especially when it comes to friends and or lovers. Okay. So then we have the Mars season, which starts on March 16th. Okay, Mars is, of course, the planet of war, right? It's your aggressions or aggressive energies where they lie. This is the Six of Diamonds energy here. Okay, so could run into a little debt here, right? And it may just be a reflection of your value system, right? Could be settlement, legal issues, but whatever this is, it's like you will get what you deserve. Someone gets what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's positive or negative, okay? Keep good on your promises at this time, okay? And do not let fear of failure cause you to procrastinate in financial deals, okay? At this time. So then we have May 7th. May 7th is your Jupiter energy or Jupiter season, okay? Jupiter is about blessings, right? So this is like the Nine of Hearts here. This is the wish card, okay? So it's almost like your wishes are fulfilled. It's very possible that wishes are fulfilled at this time. And this could also mark the end of certain relationships. Okay. It could be business relationships, professional relationships. But the letting go of these people or these relationships is good. Okay. Spiritual work here. Okay. There, you could benefit from spiritual work, which is just really self-transformational stuff. And also teaching others. Yeah, teaching others also renders you financial reward here. Okay. I'm giving what this is giving from the cards. I know what I feel intuitively as a reader, but I'm going to go ahead and get to the end and then I'll give notes if, you know, Spirit tells me to do the same. Okay. So then the Saturn season starts in June 25th to be exact. This is the Eight of Diamonds here. So this is about difficulties, where things may be difficult, right? So there's some large sum of money here on this particular frequency, and this may be made from death or a loss or illness, okay? Or hard work, okay? It's the card of overcoming through patience. Like I just see patience, tenacity, right? Perseverance. Success is guaranteed at this time though, okay? Then we have Uranus. Your Uranus season starts August 19th. Okay, this is the Nine of Diamonds. This is a lot of diamonds in this reading. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. Unexpected change is what Uranus represents. So here you have financial disappointment or losses, possibly in real estate. Okay, so at this time, you just want to stay clear of any type of, you know, quick money quick money schemes, or what looks like it's too fast of a return for your investment. You know what I mean? Like if it feels weird, feels a little iffy, don't touch it. Okay. Volunteering at this time, or even some type of charity, maybe, it brings success. It brings peace of mind. But this is also a reminder to be mindful of the investments now. Okay. Of any investments now. This is the end of a cycle. Okay. Yeah, this is the end of a cycle of things that are in your life, even if it's the direction you've been going, if it's just certain people, places, things that just no longer serve you, they're no longer useful. Things you used to do, the way you used to do things, just no longer being useful to you. Okay. This is ending here. Yeah. Yeah, and there's a lot of emphasis throughout this reading on spiritual transformation, spiritual healing, right? Spiritual work. I just see where someone just kind of needs to get back in tune with your own personal spiritual walk, spirituality. Okay. Neptune here, season starts October 10th. This will be referring to next year, of course, right? Neptune is your hopes and your fears. So success, prosperity here from travel or foreign places, okay? Business success from caring for others. So this is about possibly teaching, taking care of others. This is about drugs, possibly like for drugs, alcohol, something like that. This gives me rehab vibes, you know, like helping others to overcome. Man, yeah, this is something that ends up being very lucrative, actually. Okay. Message. All right. So that is the season. And then, of course, after that, from 10/10, you'll circle back around to the birthday, which is December 2nd. So your long range card here is a 10 of diamonds, excuse me, a 2 of diamonds. And this is about the big picture, what you're really focusing on, what this year is about for you. Okay. Financial success needs assistance. This is phone calls, meetings, emails, business deals, successful work arrangements. By letting others guide you and share the risk, you can increase finances quickly. Favorable card for making money. Okay. Again, calls, emails. This is a busy, busy time, a busy, busy year. Note that this says by letting others guide you and share the risk. This is not about letting other people take over things, sign for things, plan and arrange things and take, you know what I mean? This is about people who equally have the same risk as you. I don't know why I just feel like I need to say this or want to say this, and it's probably none of my damn business. But if I was Britney's friend, I would fire everybody. I don't even know if she has a publicist. I don't even know if she has a financial advisor. But all the people around her need to get fired. Period. Start over from scratch, just like you'd rebuild a corporation. Fire all the deadbeats. Okay? Get new energies in that thing so that it can run properly. And all the old ways of doing things that no longer benefit, no longer serve, no longer work, and that has failed the company or corporation, you know what I'm saying? They're gone. Okay? It needs new energy, period. And so I just feel like Britney needs new energies around her, people who really have her best interests at heart. Don't know the woman, never met her. I just feel that is what is needed at this time. Intuitively, you just need to remember who you are and fire the whole fucking crew. Get people in place that you can put at your round table. People who you know you can trust. And trust no one until you know you can trust. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Okay. So this is Pluto here, is Jack of Diamonds. And this is, you know, your card of transformation, right? Self-transformation. It's what you're trying to achieve for this year. So here we are, wanting to be more creative and successful in your career, needing good business deals, good business opportunities. Okay. There could be men of diamonds here that you are either attracted to, or who attract you, or who either anger you and trigger you. So just be mindful. Being transformed into a highly successful money magnet. This is what is on the horizon and on the energy of self-transformation for you, Britney. Okay. Yeah, this is whether it's in incorporating marketing or ideas of career. But yeah, this is a yeah, like diversifying is the message. Diversifying brings success. Okay. Could end up with a younger man by your next birthday. Do tell. And then we have your environment card, which is about someone you know, or some quality. Okay, this is the 6 of Hearts here. So this is opportunities to revive financial success. Debts are paid in full at this time. It's like karma is received at this time, whether positive or negative. Okay. But this is an especially fortunate card for work and career and success. Okay. And then lastly, we have the displacement card, which is life-changing events. So this cautions you to be mindful of spending, fortunate financial success, demanding attention for some type of personal relationship. Okay. Just careful, I guess, and caution not to be not to overspend, I should say, on luxury, right? This is like the second time this comes up for you. And this is, I'm recording, my love. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so just financial advisory, just being very mindful. Again, we don't want to live in fear here, but we just want to be mindful, okay? Okay, well, that's it, and that's all for this particular reading. I tried to get through this fairly quickly because there's lots of information, so I tried to condense it as best possible. But once again, we're all wishing Britney a happy 44th birthday. 44 is a really awesome, magical number anyway. 4 is about bridging. When you see the 4, it looks like a bridge. It's about bridging the 3 and the 5, bridging you being someone who is a physical person, a spiritual person, an emotional person, right? With change, with the 5. You know what I'm saying? 4 is in between that. So just really coming into your own self, knowing that you're supported by your angels, you're on the right path, but getting clear, getting focused on where you're going so that you can get there and bring what you're manifesting more quickly to you. Okay? But that's the reading for you, 3 of Diamonds, in your 44th year of life. Until next time and until the next celebrity reading, be well, be wealthy, and wholeness. Bye.